Hello, and welcome to my channel, Dare to Nerd, where today I am reacting to the first episode of Amazon Prime's new series, The Rings of Power. I am a huge Tolkien fan. My whole family are huge Tolkien fans, including extended family. So I have been looking forward to this series all year long. Let's go! I've been avoiding spoilers for the show, so I don't know a whole lot. I do know that it takes place in the Second Age of Middle-earth, and it follows a young Galadriel, and we'll get into the making of the rings. I am curious of how much of Middle-earth's history the show's going to get into, because a lot of stuff happened before the rings were made. So the show definitely has room to play around with the lore and the history there. That being said, I am not a deep dive lore keeper of the Tolkien universe, like some of you. Some of y'all out here act like you have full-on historical archives in Elvish. Year 382 of the Second Age, Fingolfin founded the city. You in the wrong channel. We're not going to be doing that here. So if I get something wrong when referencing the lore as it pertains to the show, forgive me. I am prone to error. I will avoid talking about things that I know from the books that might show up in the series. If I do talk about something that's potentially a spoiler for the series, I will put a warning down here, and it will have a timestamp that you can go to skip this potential spoiler. Okay? Another thing I'm looking forward to is seeing what these new actors bring to the characters Galadriel and Elrond, because we're so used to seeing Kate Blanchett's version of Galadriel and Hugo Weaving's version of Elrond. It's going to be interesting to see a different interpretation and portrayal of these characters. We're also used to seeing these characters as older, wiser pillars of leadership in their communities, and also more watchers from afar that offer kind of guidance and advice. We're not used to seeing them in the fray, in the fight, getting their hands dirty, being the actual, you know, heroes at the forefront, right? We're not used to seeing them in these roles. So it's going to be cool to see them not only being in the action, literally, but also being these younger, maybe less wise, less experienced characters. Now, they're not young by any means. Like, I think Galadriel's already a couple thousand years old by the time the rings are made. So they're not young or really inexperienced, but maybe they're still kind of coming into their own and still have some growth to achieve. It's going to be cool to see this new side and this younger version of these characters. I'm real excited. All right, and I think that's the last of it. So, without further ado, let us begin episode 1 of The Rings of Power, called A Shadow of the Past. Oh, so we are going to get into some backstory.
But even then, there was light.
There's a little Galadriel! She's so little! I'm getting a little bit of Midsommar vibes from this. Just a little bit. Oh, that's cool! Oh, come on. Really?
Do you know why a ship floats and a stone cannot? Because the stone sees only downward. But the ship has a secret. Her gaze is not downward but up, fixed upon the light that guides her.
So I know he was trying to be all wise and existential throughout that whole speech about the stones versus the ship, but Ooh, the whole time he was talking, I was thinking, ships float because buoyancy. Because science. I understand what they were going for, but that was a bit of a stretch. They were kind of forcing it a little bit with the analogy there, I think. But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
How am I to know which lights to follow?
Secret whispers?
But that seems so simple.
We gonna find out what the secret was?
I won't always be here to speak them to you.
You won't?
Yeah, foreshadowing of his death. Yeah, I wonder where they are. Because the trees! It's the trees! Uh-oh. Oh
So
no.
when the great foe Morgoth
Wow.
destroyed the very light of all,
No. So this is before the first age.
we left Valinor, our home, and journeyed to a distant realm.
Huh. So it's interesting that they showed the sea in that map because depending on when in the first age we're talking about, I don't think that sea existed. Right? Am I getting that right? Wasn't that all land? And then one of the major battles with Morgoth sundered the land, you know, and so that now it's a sea. Am I wrong? Am I getting that part of the I might be wrong. I could be getting that mixed up. But I think that's what happened. Alright, but we're getting into Middle Earth now, so let's see. This should be like the start of the first age after the trees were destroyed. For a time there were, I guess, were only stars as light, and then the sun and the moon were created, and that began the first age of Middle Earth.
They said it would be over quickly.
They say that about every war.
Left Middle Earth.
Whoa, look at that shot from under the water in the red. Whoa, that was cool. That was a cool shot.
My brother vowed to seek him out and destroy him. But Sauron found him first and marked his flesh with a symbol.
Looks like the Sai weapon. Real quick, I kind of wanted to mention the claw marks on her brother's body. That's interesting because that brother is Finrod, right? Right? I'm getting that right? Wasn't he killed by werewolves? Help me out, people that know the lore better than me. Because from what I remember, her brother Finrod was captured by Sauron and kind of kept in this fortress that he had taken over, but that fortress was overrun by werewolves, and it was actually a werewolf that killed him. So I just wanted to mention that, you know, those claw marks, that might have been like a little reference to that they put in there. That was clever. I see you, whoever just made that decision to do that. I see you. I appreciate you. I see those pointy shoes are coming in handy. Are y'all all just free climbing? Do you not have a tether? Y'all, are there no ropes tying them together? Nothing. Y'all just free climb. Okay. You do you, boo.
How long can living flesh endure where even sunlight fears to tread?
Ooh, she is fixing him with the stare.
We should have been there by now.
Oh, you are there. Oh, you're on top of it.
We are
There's a giant castle. Camera's pulling back. Yeah. Look at it outlined in the storm. Oh, that's cool looking.
This is it. This is where the orcs gathered after Morgoth's defeat.
Oh, epic dungeon, let's go!
Even stone cannot hide the mark of one whose very hand is flame unquenched.
What a line. Oh, there it is. Seeing a lot of bones. Is he about to run into a cave troll? Yeah, there it is. I see it. I see it. Oh, oh. Wow, it's a cool looking one. He's got fur. It's a Yeti. Alright, let's go. Come on. Oh, that was a cool move. Nice, nice, nice. She made that look easy.
We march at first light.
Then you shall do so alone.
Wow, it's a mutiny. Woof. Alright, guess she's going alone.
Don't you think it's the least bit strange?
It's so cool. What are those, antlers? They're huge.
So. Oi, oi!
Oi, oi.
Maybe a fox.
More likely a half-foot.
Half.
A halfling? I imagine hunting with those massive antlers is kind of difficult, though. Hey! Look at that! Oh, he's cute! Ah! They're just popping up everywhere. What? Oh! They're like brownies. Ah! Oh my god, how cute is that? Yeah, because the hobbits hadn't settled down in the Shire yet. These are more nomads or something? So this will be cool to see the hobbits in this setting.
You know the rules. We're not supposed to be out this way.
Oh my gosh, she looks just like Frodo! Now how'd you get stuff like that? Oh no, oh no.
Enchant.
Oh yeah, you're Sam. You're Sam, aren't you? Yep. Food. Lots of food. Berries! Woo! Fresh wild blackberries! Oh, they are delicious. I love picking blackberries. Now, I am definitely a hobbit at heart.
Looks like a footsie.
A dog.
Ooh!
Just a dog, you know how
That's not
dogs
a dog.
like berries.
That's not a dog. Ah, hell no! That's a warg! Wow, it looks like Rivendell. Oh, look at that tapestry. Are those hanging from the trees? Yo, y'all on another level. That is gorgeous. Huge tapestries hanging from the trees. Man, looks like the ship's heading towards the Undying Lands, too.
It was not your company who defied you, Atticus, but rather you who defied the High King by refusing to heed any limit placed upon you. He has chosen to honor your accomplishments rather than dwell upon your ignorance.
Oh. Look at that shot! With the ocean and then leaves on her. Oh my gosh.
Maybe you ought to stick closer to home. That way you don't miss anything.
Say that again while chomping down on those delicious, delicious berries.
But we Harfoots are free from the worries of the wide world. Nobody goes off trail and nobody walks alone. We have each other. We're safe.
But she doesn't want safety, she wants adventure! So even back then, adventures and curiosity was really frowned upon in Hobbit culture. Okay. I wonder if she's an ancestor of the Bagginses, you know? Oh, that's so pretty. The tree roots on the rock and the rivers, two rivers flowing down. Dang.
Most valiant of warriors, kneel here before us. Victorious. These soldiers have swept across crag and crevice, washing away the last...
You wrote it, didn't you? Look at her smiling. She knows.
Our days of peace begin.
You certain about that? Look at the stare she's fixing him with. She's like, you know that's not true. You know.
They will be escorted to the Grey Havens and granted passage across the sea to dwell for all eternity in the blessed realm.
What?
The far west.
In the Undying Lands?
Undying Lands.
Holy crap. Oh no, you just want to get rid of Galadriel. I see you. I see what you're doing. You don't like that she's challenging your authority. You just trying to get rid of her. Oh, she's not gonna go. We know she's not gonna go. We know. Yeah, she's like, you knew, didn't you? Fireworks, that was so cool. Firework butterfly. Yo, we need to start making fireworks and do that.
After all you have endured, it is only natural to feel conflicted.
Conflicted?
You have fought long enough, Galadriel. Put up your sword.
Without it, what am I to be?
What you have always been. My friend.
So, I loved that scene for a few different reasons. One, the acting. Holy crap. The deliverance of some of those lines was amazing. Two, it's nice that we're actually getting to see the relationship between Galadriel and Elrond. Because we never really got to see that in The Lord of the Rings and in The Hobbit. We barely even saw them together in one place, you know, much less really interacting. We never got to see them because they are friends, you know. They've known each other for centuries. They are very close. So it's really nice to be able to see them have this kind of, you know, banter and familiar language with each other and, you know, interacting together as friends. That's so cool. We finally get to explore that relationship a little bit more. Like a Strider type character.
And what day was he here?
Oh, let it go, Knife Ears.
Oh, Knife, here we go.
The lot you lump us in with died off 1,000 years ago.
Love that chest piece, man. With the tree man? Oh my god. Was that leather? I need to learn how to emboss leather, man. That stuff looks amazing.
Are there healers among your kind?
There are. But we call them artificers. So, it is their labor instead to render hidden truths as works of beauty. For beauty has great power to heal the soul.
So, therapists.
Oh. How was it?
Oh, come on.
Did you draw some water?
Boy, let him simp.
We're leaving.
Oh, no. He's gonna leave his girl.
It has changed much, Watchwood.
But the men who live here have not. The blood of those who stood with Morgoth still darkens their veins. Mark this, Arondir.
That for 79 years you've kept watch over the men and women of Tirharad, not because of what their ancestors once did, but because of who they still are.
What? So that's the beef between the elves and the humans, is these are the humans are the descendants of those that were tricked by and sided with Morgoth. But 1,000 years ago. Listen, you gotta get your discrimination under control. You can't keep like oppressing and abusing people and then expect them not to rise up against you. Come on now.
Say what you wish to say.
I have said it already. 100 times over, in every way but words.
This guy's got game.
She's got some sort of a sickness.
What manner of
Oh.
sickness?
Oh, dude. I don't know if you're helping.
Think she might have ate something.
Uh-oh.
What was
Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. So kind of like the sickness that creeped into Mirkwood in The Hobbit, huh? That was poisoning the forest. What? Is that a Morgul blade? Oh, shit.
Watch it!
Yeah, don't touch it. Don't get cut by it. Yo, you need to put that away. Oh my god, and it has Sauron's symbol. Was that Sauron's sword? No way. No way. It can't possibly be. Wow. What? What? And you're actually going?
We foresaw that if it had, she might have inadvertently kept alive the very evil she sought to defeat.
Oh.
For the same wind that seeks to blow out a fire may also cause its spread.
So that's why y'all wanted to get rid of her so bad.
Are you acquainted with the work of Lord Celebrimbor?
Celebrimbor!
He is about to embark on a new project, one of singular importance.
Yeah, we know.
almost like...
So I wonder what this book he has is. It's like a book of signs and symbols. Is he like a soothsayer?
What is it? What do you see up there?
Eleanor Brandyfoot, with your father's nose and always poking us into trouble.
Pathetic. I was born there. Why?
The people of Horden were known for having been especially strong in the loyalty to Morgoth.
What did you just say?
Ooh, careful.
The truth.
Yeah, the truth 1,000 years ago. Listen, you live a long time. They don't. What was true 1,000 years ago is not true anymore.
Horden.
Oh no, what happened? What happened? The village got attacked? I bet they was attacked by orcs, but I wouldn't put it past the humans to blame the elves for it. That's probably what's gonna happen with the animosity that's between them. Taking off all their armor. No need for it in the Undying Lands, I guess. Oh, it's her brother's sword. Don't judge her. Mind your own business. Okay.
Do you know why a ship floats and a stone cannot?
What's with this change of music? What's this? What's happening now? Is it a trap? What's with the meteor? What is it? It's not fake light, right? She backing up. Is that asteroid gonna hit him? Ooh. Oh, is that a baby ant? Oh.
Sometimes we cannot know until we have touched the darkness.
Oh, is that what he had whispered to her? Okay. She's gonna turn around, right? Whoa. I don't know about the staring directly into the camera, breaking the fourth wall there, but okay. Yeah, she jumped! Wow. Okay, so you're gonna swim all the way back? Is that the plan? That's a long way! Oh, what happened? Is the tree poisoned? Ooh, yep. Yep. Oh yeah, that tree is definitely, the darkness, the evil has poisoned it, yes. Okay, yeah, what's with the meteor? What was that about? What? What? A man? What? What, okay. My best guess is that they're trying to make that out to be Gandalf or some other wizard-like character, but Gandalf didn't show up until the Third Age. I don't know who that is. I can't recall any characters that really descended into Middle Earth like that during the Second Age. Alright, well, that was the first episode of The Rings of Power. I'm loving this actress so far that's playing Galadriel. I love that she has the look, she has the voice, the way she's delivering the lines, her mannerisms. It's all very Galadriel. And the stare. Yo, she's got the stare down, the one that pins you in place. Oh my god, the eyes, the intensity. I love it. It's so great. Some of the lines that she delivered. Whoo! Whoa! They blew me away. Who is this actress? Oh dear. Okay, I might mispronounce this. Morfydd? Morfydd Clark? Is that right? Is that the name? I so apologize if I mispronounced that. She's doing a fantastic job. It's also interesting to see this younger Elrond. We're all used to the other Elrond. Hugo Weaving's Elrond has just the severe eyebrows, right? You know what I'm talking about. The glare, the perpetual glare of severity. He doesn't have that. This is a much lighter Elrond. The one that we're more familiar with would have taken that symbol of Sauron seriously. We know. So the fact that this one was just like, that could, don't worry about it. He's a much less serious Elrond, and I'm curious to see his development in this series. I'm also excited to see how this Frodo-esque Hobbit character will contribute to the story, because the Hobbits weren't really in the Silmarillion, right? And they didn't really show up in the Second Age at all. Like, I don't even think they were mentioned. So I'm curious to see how they're going to fit her in to the larger picture and the larger plot. So maybe it'll have something to do with this guy in the meteor. Overall, I'm liking the scenes, I'm liking the sets, I'm liking the CGI. They have a lot to live up to as far as the geography and these beautiful shots of the landscapes and architecture in Middle Earth. So I think they're doing a pretty good job so far of living up to the beauty of Middle Earth as established in Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Because that is kind of one thing I was concerned about, is if it would be too much like Lord of the Rings and not, really stand alone as its own story. But I think so far, between like the characters and the plot and everything, so far, I'm only seeing the first episode, but they seem to be doing good about, it letting us know that this is the same world and paying homage to the original kind of Lord of the Rings that we're more familiar with. But this is a different time, these are different locations, this is a different story. So we can separate the two, or at least I can. And I hope they continue to really kind of toe that line. That's going to be a bit of a tightrope walk, but so far they got it. I'm going to take a little break and maybe watch the second episode here in a little bit. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction video, please leave a like and a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Please do talk to me. I am curious to hear what you think of this series and your notes on it. And I will see you for the next video. Okay, bye!